Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time when you doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time doing thug time. Fuck your public. We all strive to be killers. The struggle of little niggas. To be a thug is the religion. Feeling up casted from society. Drive the anger. Young niggas, they learn to shoot as the lives of danger. And the preacher, they preach religion like the book of Saints. When I see niggas praying, still got one from the chamber. I swear the streets is evil. If that's the devil, then I see his people. Dang, murder's just a second nature. Third nature is get your paper, nigga, trade the fuck. For being broke to slave niggas, the slaves and mine. Poisonous characteristics, and we fuck cause we ain't got a cure. We face time, quote scriptures just to make us it's no more praying cause they praying on the weak. The correlation asked me if I'm violent. That shit ain't true. And my bitch won't you do. And niggas bustin' that shit. Fuck your public opinion. This is hard time when you doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Niggas in the suburbs and judging us. Some half the niggas in the ain't they separated from us. The only time they know they niggas till they cuffed up. The only time they know they niggas when they fucked up. That's when they back to the county line. What's up, my nigga? I see you back in the hood. Welcome back, my nigga. You better man up and arm yourself. Rich, do better hustle up. Don't fuck yourself. See, I ain't never seen a silver spoon. The only thing that niggas never let you do what you got to do. And if that means push it back, why the fuck should I get that black shit? It ain't no African American building shit here. Yes, just me all you want, nigga. Fuck you too. Niggas can't pray to survive. Niggas can't pray in this phone. That's true. Then picture this. There wouldn't be nobody starving and homelessness. So fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time when you doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time doing thug time. Fuck your public. I ain't trying to be a role model, so fuck that shit. I'm only out to survive and make a way through this bitch. You ain't gotta hear my music, nigga, change that shit. I'm only speaking from my life, that's when life is a bitch. Call me, copy, motherfucker. Fuck your mama. I speak for niggas in jail. I speak for niggas with them real problems. I ain't tripping off my niggas is listening. Fuck you, you pussy up the ass, nigga. Fuck the public opinion. Get your nothing to the doctor. Everybody else that don't understand why. See, please be my niggas. All you uppity niggas die. You ain't never been in the hood. You will never understand why. Why niggas love till they die, 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 till they die. Fuck the public opinion. Even though a nigga stay stressed, niggas blessed through the test. Fuck the rest. Fuck the public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. This is hard time when you do a thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time when you doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion. Fuck your public opinion. Bitches hard time doing thug time. Fuck your public opinion.
What's happening? Wait, no, give me a minute.
I try so hard to make it, but I cannot fake shit. They leave those looking quite suspicious. Motives trying to rush it, but I'm on it. Don't make friendships. See, I got nothing but frenemies. After me to sabotage your enemy, Mud was right about the jealousy and envy. Now people mad, your boy that went shiesty. Not my fault, just a product of what the world it made me. No schizophrenic, but that's the way that God planned it. Send the prayers up, but I feel that I've been reprimanded. Life I can't do. Reality foreign like Spanish dreams. I live in lavish till I tax that cabbage. Vibe so low, it's like the only It's just me until the day I'm nowhere down below. Lazy boots always ready to execute. My life is hard, no smile, I stand and salute.
Purchase your tracks today.
Oh, see what this cat doing, man. Nah, man. You on some bullshit. One more go again, man. One more go again, and we'll get it running. Cause I don't know if he running late or if he just not coming. I know he wasn't feeling well the other day. Say what?
I ain't here but to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You want to know what's real? All right, this is what's real.
When it came to
One
treating
nation,
her citizens of Indian descent fairly, she failed. She put them on reservations. When it came to treating her citizens of Japanese descent fairly, she failed. She put them in internment prison camps. When it came to treating the citizens of African descent fairly, America failed. She put them in government, put them on slave quarters, put them on auction blocks, put them in cotton fields, put them in inferior schools, put them in substandard housing, put them in scientific experiments, put them in the lowest paying jobs, put them outside the equal protection of the law, kept them out of their racist bastions of higher education, and locked them into positions of hopelessness and helplessness. The government gives them the drugs, builds bigger prisons, passes a three-strike law, and then wants us to sing God Bless America. No, not God Bless America. God damn America, that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating her citizens as less than human. God damn America, as long as she tries to act like she is God and she is supreme. The United States government has failed the vast majority of her citizens of African descent.
I get sick and tired of crying and fighting for my survival, renewing the whole system to design for my arrival. Prison, but listen, it's like a choir. We all singing for help, and these politicians is liars. Thank Jeremiah for trying. repeat my very logic. We keep begging for help. The enemy stays in power. We must take what is ours on down. The tax dollars freeze the whole system for people back in power and smash the shine entities in media insanity race. Riots are falling with foxes, animality. Poor people are human regardless of nationality. We're tired of being ignored if we're poor. We're not humanity. Conserve the evil and liberalize the people. Be pubs and dams acting like Bloods and Crips beefing. So stop for war with slave without eating. Conspiracies evolve, but people still sleeping. Now freeze like you do for one time, and let me turn your water into wine. Allow me to wonder in your mind and program the truth from the lies. Now freeze like you do for one time, and let me turn your water into wine. Allow me to wonder in your mind and program the truth from the lies. Wake up, you still sleeping, the non-believer. Quick to believe in Jesus, but not the devil's evil. Area 51 denied in past evenings. Now the truth spawn, the care is not a reason. Jesus will fall from the clouds and save you by religion. I forgot to mention. Or it's the Son God told all over to overdose. The masses in the need of spiritual overcoats. Amen. In fact, who's amen? Recognition of another God while praying. Islam is no better, it's the moon befriended. The way to find God is through you transcended. At least to Jesus you can sin just as long as the sin's repented. Where to sign up, find the weak relentless. Church pimps prevail through the tithes and givings. If we were made in God's image, why we gotta go to popes like we ain't that image? I'm feeling God down as I spit this sentence, and it don't take a crown. Read Bible scriptures. Now freeze like you do for one time, and let me turn your water into wine. Allow me to wonder in your mind and program the truth from the lies. We are enslaved in 4 ways. Now pay attention. That's money, guns, religion, and watching television. If the people think aware of the globalism, skulls and bones is broken, illuminating the prison. Unplug the programs and fry the computer chips and fight the revolution from Bilderberg's grips. Rockefellers are devils and Queen Elizabeth is really the true boss, but it seems she don't exist. Now freeze like you do for one time and let me.
Yo, what's happening? I'm here. I was trying to wait on Ant, but he dragging ass. My bad. What's up, Jay? What up, bro? Okay. Wake up.
You gotta wake up. I know you scared.
Cough, you gotta wake up.
You have to wake up. These ain't conspiracies, homeboy. Like, this is real. Look around. Can't you see it? They already talking about population control. You know what I mean? So who do you think they're gonna exterminate first? Huh? Think it's gonna be the rich folk? Nah, man. It's gonna be the poor folk. You know what I mean? The ones that's like you and I. And I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, or wherever it is. If you're broke, you share the same look that's on my face every day. And that's a face of anguish, tired. Got to get up for work. You know what I mean? Breaking our necks. The cost of living is squeezing us. You know what I mean? And these bills are squeezing us, man. We're slaves. And we'll always be slaves unless we wake up.
Yo, what the business is? Give me 1 second, man. I need one more second. What's going on with this cat? Yo. All right, he must be sleeping. All right. We all good. I'm just gonna I'm gonna run it. What the hell going on over here? Technical difficulties like a fool. All right, what's going on? All right. So enough of that BS. Let's get into it. Why is my damn computer acting stupid? So anyway, ta-da, 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 ta-da. We have the 3 people. Cool. Hi. So anyway, where am I at? I'm trying to find this damn thing. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me get this down. So let's get on this, man. Do women associate sex with love? Ooh wee. Do women associate sex with love? Let's talk about it. Same monkey sex, like Ant said, but shit, nonetheless, it's a topic, man, that is it's gonna be quite interesting. So I asked this question in a poll a day ago, and I found it quite interesting. The responses, all right. Let me go to that real quick. Get to this poll real quick. Of course, there's always a method to my madness of why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, things that I'm asking. I don't want to say that it's a loaded question or something to that effect, but yeah, it might be. You might be able to say that. I don't know what he's doing, man. He distracting the hell out of me. That's what he's doing. So on this poll, right? On this poll, so on this poll, right? I had to let the fellas know it was strictly for the ladies because for some odd reason I'll specifically say for the fellas or for the ladies, and opposite gender want to feel. Oh, let me go throw my little 2 cents in there, man. Listen, this is not for you. So what's happening, man? What's going on? Hold on 1 second. All right, my bad, y'all. So that was my brother. He called in. So again at 8:31, ladies, do women associate sex with love? All right, you had 3 choices here. Yes, absolutely. No, not at all. And well, there's no right or wrong answer, but I'm unsure. I don't really know. So the polls are still open. Feel free to vote if you haven't voted. Right now, as it stands, there's at 19%. 19% of them said, 19% of the ladies said, yes, absolutely. Okay. 63% of the votes said no, not at all. And 18%, as it stands, said they weren't sure. Which is an okay answer. That's a fair answer. All right. If you don't know, you don't know. Like I said, many said that no, it's not associated. Sex is not associated with love. When it comes to women, that is not true. Okay. That is something that is associated with men. And if by chance you as a woman believe that, which there are rarities, you might want to look into that.
I'm up in here, man. Talking about it don't work, man. I'm Mr. MacGyver up in here, man. I'm Black MacGyver.
So I need to know how you did that.
I just did it. I work for the government, remember?
Oh,
You
Lord.
forgot I'm part of the feds? Everybody gonna need to see this right here, though.
Hey, man, I'm getting there. I'm catching up. What's good with you, man? How you been?
I'm good, man. You know, I'm just on the road, man, and I promised that I would chime in because I do pay attention to the topics that you have. This is a good one, and I do have some insight and some input that's going to be fact based instead of opinion based. That's the most important thing.
Likewise,
but I do want to see. I am curious to see what that poll you got. I want to see that poll, what these folks are talking about,
so
and then go ahead.
Let me read the poll to you real quick, and then we'll go from there. All right. So the poll reads as follows. Hold on, I got to go back to it because it was on my page, and for some odd reason, I closed out of it. All right, 1 second. So this was a day ago, and the poll reads as follows. It says, I have to. I don't know why, but I have to specify because I'll make it apparent that this is for whichever gender, and for some odd reason, the opposite gender always wants to jump in. But so it says, fellas, let the ladies have this one, please. All the male comments will be deleted. Ladies, do women associate sex with love? Okay. Now the polls are still open. I want that to be known. The polls are still open. Currently, as it stands, yes, absolutely, 19%. No, 19%. Not at all. Yes, 63% said no, not at all. And there's no wrong answer in saying this, because if you don't know, it's best to say, hell, I don't know, right? So 18% of the women said, I'm unsure. But like I said, the polls are still open.
What percentage of how much time is left on the poll? Does it show?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. I mean, because here's the thing: we can throw some facts out there anyway. It don't matter. They're gonna keep until the polls get closed. They're gonna keep voting anyway.
In fact, we might, if they're able to see this, we might have some people chime in based off of the opinions made and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Being that I started late, so a lot of people trickled off. I was up to 10 viewers, and now I'm down to 3 viewers. But eventually, they'll probably trickle back in, and maybe I don't know, but they can always catch it on the replay. All right. So, you want to go first, or you want?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. Well, you go ahead. You can go ahead first, and then I'll give my assessment.
All right, fantastic. So let me go back to the poll. So it says, ladies, do women associate sex with love? Okay. 19% of them said yes, absolutely. 63% of the women said no. 18% again said they were unsure. A woman, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, you do have your rarities, but usually that's a masculine thing. Okay, men don't associate sex with love. Women do. You guys are naturally emotional, more emotional than we are, right? Emotionally driven. So women say so for a woman to say that, like I said, there's rarities and everything, which essentially would be something that you learn because that's not something that's natural. All right.
Okay.
So is a woman actually does a woman actually associate sex with love? 9 times out of 10, absolutely yes. All right. So the facts, the supporting evidence, okay, says yes. Research suggests. Now, mind you, I'm reading this right here. Says yes. Research suggests that many women tend to strongly associate sex with love, often viewing sexual intimacy as a significant expression of emotional connection and commitment in a relationship, more so than men do. Therefore, they are likely to want to feel a sense of love and closeness before engaging in sexual activity with a partner. There you have it. Okay. This study was conducted in Penn State, I believe.
How long ago?
This study was in 2016, August 25th of 2016.
Okay, because the timing of it is going to matter,
Of course.
as well as the age bracket in which the survey of women are coming out to say that it matters. Because I
Agreed.
would argue that the majority of women who says it matters are
Mhm.
probably going to range anywhere from, I'm going to make a guesstimate of 37 to 40 to 50,
Okay, give me one
between
second.
40 and 50.
You say the ones that said yes?
Yes, the ones that said that there is a connection between love and sex,
Okay.
or I'm sorry, yeah. So basically, the title, yeah, that's going to range between the year in which
Okay.
we talked about, as well as the age bracket. In other words, you're not going to find any youngsters in terms of like from 18 to, I want to say 20, 18 through 30,
Okay. So
between
hold that
18
thought.
and 30.
Hold that thought. I'm not going to disclose their names, but I will give
Right.
you the ages, the age ranges of who said yes. Okay.
Okay.
So the age ranges, damn, I don't know if I'm older than her or not. How old is Miranda's?
To be honest, I don't know right off.
I know he's younger than me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, right? The age ranges between 27 and 30. We'll say 36. We'll put Miranda's at 36.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we're talking about male to female though now. That dynamic's going to change, right?
No. I'm not talking about Miranda's. I'm just saying
Okay.
the person that like I said, I don't want to say any names. So the
Right.
person that said yes is the same age as Miranda's. I know that much. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So right. So like that's going to speak to my point because he's
Right.
pushing 40. They guys are going to be pushing 30, over 30, mid 30, 40-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
and I'll go ahead. I'll speak to it more. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'll speak to it more. Go
Oh,
finish
okay.
your point.
All right. So no. I wasn't saying. All right. So now the ones that said no, okay, the ones that said no, they range from 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They range from 30 to I'm gonna say 30 to 50, 54.
That's about dead spot on what I said.
Those ones that said no.
That's about dead spot on.
Yes. because
Mhm.
one of the people was one of the ladies was actually one of the ladies that we spoke about yesterday. Okay,
By the way, I'm going to beautifully articulate the reasons why behind this.
please do.
Once you're done, I'll let you know. Just let me know when it's go time.
Okay, and so the ones that said that they were unsure, which is an unbiased, that's solid. The
Okay.
ones that range, so the age ranges of unsure were 45 to 55.
45 to 55. The ones that said that it absolutely has a connection.
No. The ones that said that they were unsure. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure. Gotcha.
Yeah. The ones that had a connection, were
Mhm.
were like 30, we'll say like 30. I'm gonna place it like 27 to 30, 36.
That 27 is kind of young though. I'm
Yes,
surprised.
yes,
I would actually. Okay, but that's what the survey said.
yes,
Or
yes.
okay, fair
And then
enough.
the ones that said no, the age range on that one was from like 29, 30 to like 54.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, from 30 to 54 was the age ranges on that one. So
Gotcha.
give us the insight, man. What you got?
Okay, so here's the dynamic as it relates to the dating world. It has a lot to do with hookup culture, which is
Mhm.
connected to the youth, the youngsters today. So if you go and check the colleges throughout the United States of America, the new and latest societal norms of culture,
Okay.
it's very heavily driven by hookup culture, where what they're essentially doing is promoting and or encouraging the younger women to be as promiscuous as possible.
Okay.
And what they do in parallel to that is they're setting up there and glorifying the behavior of it. You know, whether we
Mhm.
have an opinion, whether it's right or wrong, good or bad, that's not what the argument is. Right now, we're simply focusing on those numbers, and those numbers make sense. That's the reason why I said the year versus the age bracket is very important. Now, I'm gonna speak to the fact that the reason why you're going to see the older crowd with the percentage rate of saying that there's an absolute connection. Why? Simply because they have an old school mentality. They grew up
Okay.
where they believed in love. They weren't affected by the new societal norms or the new latest culture
Right.
that our youth is affected by. So you can go online, you can go check YouTube videos and just type up "smash or pass," for example, and then you'll
I'm
see a
familiar.
whole plethora of videos that
Yes. Hold on,
young
your
ladies
call
from
interrupted my
college.
audio.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you can hear me. Yeah. There was a phone call coming in,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
plus I'm in a guitar center.
All good.
But so basically they're basically showcasing the idea of how easy it is to just approach a young lady. Predominantly, this is specifically in colleges. They have a lot of them where they randomly go up to the streets and stuff, but typically it's like a surrounding of college students. So they can just walk up to random girls and say, "Hey, smash or pass? Would you hit this or not?" And they're like, "Yay, no problem. Like, yeah, why not?" They don't even know. Well, what's up? Well, what about now? Yeah, we can do something tonight. And that kind of mentality is
Hmm.
glorified nowadays. And a lot of this is unfortunately owed to, and I'm gonna put it out there, modern day feminism. That needs to go
Okay.
on the record. I said it. Modern day feminism has
Hey,
destroyed the West to the point where now when you got guys, good guys, who they say finish last, they can never take anything serious now because they're going in it with a mindset of that these girls are already destroyed.
okay.
Me
Wow.
destroyed, as in got destroyed. So
Right.
this is why I teach my sons. My young one just turned 15 today. I'm teaching them already.
Happy birthday.
Don't take none of this stuff here in the West serious. Yep, I'm gonna let him know. Don't take none of this
No
stuff
doubt.
serious if you want your heart to be intact and not busted wide open,
Right.
especially college educated women here, unfortunately. Why? Because they're not teaching young men and women what they really need to be teaching, woke culture and all that stuff. Like we don't like that word, but right now as it's relatable, that's the term that they're using to
Right.
relate to degeneracy. And they're more concerned about teaching about, gender pronouns and whether a man can have a baby, how they can't describe what a woman is anymore. I think this is the most outrageous times of our lives right here, though it is a wonderful time to be alive to witness this stuff. I know,
Sometimes.
I know how to move, and I know how to teach my sons and my daughters.
Right.
And I'm going to be personally homeschooling my next two. I have a 2-year-old, and I have one that's on the way. Yeah, and I am 51. I'm gonna put that on the record too.
I see you over
And
there,
then,
Noah.
yeah. So I still get in there, and I just love life, and I love children. I love the nuclear family, which is to be promoted. I
Right.
rather promote the nuclear family than single parent households. Even though we know that this is
Absolutely.
situational and things happen. But go ahead and get the floor. That's my assessment, and this is based off of studies and facts that I threw out there.
Right.
Even though I'm sorry, I don't have them. I don't have them so I can share with the viewers or the audience whenever this is reposted and stuff, because that's important too, so they can go back and fact check things and just basically kind of like use it as a parallel to just check things out.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
when you
everybody can check that. It just make if you use common sense though, you can
yeah,
actually feel comfortable with my assessment of it. Not you in general,
right.
but people. If people look at what I said and they look at that's why I asked you what year it was. You're talking about 2016.
Yes,
So that's quite a bit of time compared to where we are now, and things
indeed.
have changed exponentially. It's changed dramatically,
Hmm.
and this is why I said the age bracket is going to speak to the mature women who didn't quite get affected by the new societal norms, and that's all I have for that so far.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So when you get some free time,
Yes,
if you would
jump back on.
go back onto the that too. Go back to the like maybe if you catch the replay or whatever have you, just go in the
Okay,
comment section and shoot the link if you can find it where they can actually look up some of this information, man. That'd be great.
okay, yeah, sounds good, man.
You
Yep,
know?
I'll be on it because that's like I said. I know that's important.
Yeah, indeed, man. Hey, here's the thing, man. So there's different variations of podcasts, all type of podcasts. Mine was geared to be a learning tool. You know what I'm saying? Something to educate the people. I love. It's been a while since I've had you on here, but I love having you on here because a lot of people don't know, but you are government connected. You know what I'm saying? So I know you can't put too much out there, but you're
I
a
can
government.
now. I can now because I'm completely detached from them now.
Okay, okay,
So I can speak to a little bit of it. Okay.
okay.
So when Obama was inaugurated, my first gig when he first became president, or right before he became president, I got
Mm-hmm.
contracted with the United States Navy, Port Hueneme, Point Mugu, Naval Base of Ventura County. So I was
Okay,
contracted with them. Uh, I was a gate guard and stuff like that for the military base. There's two giant, beautiful bases out there, live on bases. And
okay.
one thing that I would point out is that let's just say that I witnessed um, illegals being bussed over by the droves. That was part of our job. That was the reason why, and they were to be housed onto the military installations where our men and women who actually live on base.
Mm-hmm.
So they had segregated a place for them to come as a safe haven. Fast forward when I moved from Los Angeles to now where I reside here in the H Town, Texas.
Correct.
I was
Mm-hmm.
a state officer for the Air Force
Very good.
at Ellington Field Base. So I was a state officer, somewhat like an MP, like a military police,
Right.
but without all the detailed that come with that, without describing. But it was a beautiful time to be over there. I met a lot of brothers and sisters there. From there, I moved over to the USCIS, or immigration. So I became, that's when I was working with Department of Homeland Security, DHS, and I
Yes.
was working under the under Federal Protective Service, which is FPS,
Mm-hmm.
and I was considered a PSO, a
Okay.
Protective Security Officer.
Very good.
So I got a chance to see and witness a lot of stuff, like as it relates to immigration. But hey, we're going to save that because that's going to be very
Yes.
interesting
Yes.
whenever it comes to that. And also, I got some more topics that's going to relate to. This is going to ruffle some feathers, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just go on record and say this. I got a topic for you, bro,
Okay. Okay. Give it to us straight. What you got?
and it's going to be should women vote in America?
Ooh. Hey, you know they already called me a woman basher, right?
But as listen, as cringe as that sound, the answers are going to be as shocking.
Yes.
Um, it's going to be shocking, and it's going to make a lot of sense why the question is starting to go viral. That question has been going viral quite a bit, but we'll save that one and stay on topic where we are here. So
Absolutely. Also, I also want to get you in. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but I also want to get you in because you are highly decorated. Let's say it that way, right? So it would be good to because here's the thing, right? In this day and age, a lot of people are seeing things and they hear things, right? But with you having insight from being directly, so I want to do a Q&A with you. You know what I'm saying? Almost like an
okay,
interview or whatever, however you know what I'm saying? But
yes,
like I
sir.
think it would be great, you know what I'm saying? Because even I, you know what I'm saying, I'm anti-oppression, not really anti-government, but in the same
Right.
aspect, right? There's only so much research that I can, but you're there on the inside, so you might have been able to see things, you might have overheard some things.
Ooh, I can share some
You know?
good stuff, man. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
if you put it this way, if you got some questions, I can
yeah.
give you a tidbit or a brief synopsis of some things. I can tell you some things
Okay.
from, for example, anything gang related that's coming over here to people that had court hearings and what they
And that's
call
perfect.
anchor babies and stuff like that, where they would come over and take advantage of the system via
Yes.
pregnancy and to get latched on, make the decision a little bit harder for the judges and stuff like that.
Right.
Um, I've seen people bring drugs right into their court boldly bring drugs. I had to actually cuff somebody up um, for bringing drugs into their court hearing, which is crazy. But he was a young dumb dude, like 20-year-old Salvadorian guy.
Yeah.
We can't make assumptions because we don't know if he was affiliated with any
MS-13.
gang.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because that's the South El Salvador. We call them the Salvatruchas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
No
speak on
doubt.
that. I was married. I was once married to an El Salvadorian woman who actually did it the right way. That's where I got my beautiful daughter. I won't put her out there or anything like that.
Of
But
course. Of course.
you know who she is. Don't
Mm-hmm.
even play.
Look.
Yeah. But in short though, I've experienced some of that stuff from that, and which is my most recent life, to my past life, which was the music industry, which I still love so wholeheartedly. I
Mm-hmm.
was in the studio today. I wish I could have been there to connect with you, but I had to step out.
It's all
But
good.
yeah, I still stay relevant in the game.
You know what, man? I'm gonna have to do this one time for the one time, man. I'm gonna have to make a trip out there, man. Just not just for the studio session, but you know what I'm saying. But like, I need to bless the mic with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we need to.
everybody didn't got to touch with you, but not me.
Yeah, we need to do that for sure. And plus, since we come from the same bloodline, like
Yeah,
literally, we owe it to each other anyways.
facts. So
And
for
we might be
those,
able to put a nice little smile on somebody's face before they start growing roses on top of themselves.
hey, you ain't never lied, right? So I'm just gonna throw this out there for those who don't know. All right, so
Hmm.
this is my biological brother. He's my older brother.
And I look just like his daddy.
Hey, look. Hold on, come out, man. You better name my Saturn's face.
I actually got more hair than I actually got more white hair than Dad, man,
Oh, for real?
which is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Check him out next time.
That's crazy. When the last time you talked to him?
It's probably been about a month or two, but we always stay connected though. We be chopping it up. He always sending me funny memes and stuff like that just to stay
He
connected.
he been ducking me, man. You know what I'm saying, and it's his own guilt eating at him, but uh, ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would understand it, but because, like I said, his guilt is eating at him.
Hmm.
He thinks that there's that like there's some animosity. Like I'll come knock on your door. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? But like his guilt is causing him to avoid me. I haven't seen him or physically heard from him in about a year now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying. Like it's his own guilt. And trust and
Wow.
believe, you know me. You're an Aquarius. You know we don't hold grudges. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right, right.
that's not the issue. You know what I'm saying? So in the event that you speak to him, which you probably will, that you speak to him before I do, let him know I'm
Yeah,
thinking about him and tell him he ain't got to avoid me, man.
I got you. I got you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, but we just got to keep the love brewing. That's all. That's all that matters because that breaks through any type of brick walls that might or obstacles that might be coming up, and we might not understand why. So
Right,
that's why I never ever came at him sideways. So
right. Nah, that's not my intention. It'd be
I
nice to
was
say, hey, man,
let
look, whatever you thought I was mad about, that ain't the case. We was doing great. Now, let that go and let's keep rolling. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
let that go and let's keep rolling. Yeah, man. What we looking at, man? Dang. You
Grab
know what? It's kind
finger
of
right
crazy.
here for 159.
It's one of these. So it's kind of quiet in here, right? And that's why it seems like it's taking. For me, it's kind of dragging. I don't know when the last time you actually was on a podcast. Um.
With you.
Okay.
Actually the store manager.
They normally be flowing with
With the
questions.
store
This
guy.
quiet as
Help me
hell up
get it.
in here today. Uh,
I'm gonna take this to the front. Go ahead.
let me go back to this real quick. Let me see something, man. So it says. Remember, I was saying I was reading about the research, right?
Uh-huh.
So it said that there was key points to consider: socialization, emotional intimacy, and individual variations. Which was kind of interesting. These key points, right? So, in the socialization aspect of it, it says that social norms can influence women to perceive sex as an expression of love and commitment within a relationship. Emotional intimacy. Women often prioritize emotional intimacy alongside physical intimacy, meaning they may associate sex more strongly with feelings of love and connection.
This
Okay.
is a fact. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The
Yep.
final, the final key point is individual variations. Now it says, while this is a general trend, there's that word. While this is a general trend, individual experiences and perspectives on sex and love can vary significantly among women, and that holds true. But
Right.
now, anybody that knows me, and there's always a method to the madness with me. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anybody to feel like with the poll it was a loaded question, but I'd rather prefer to say that it was a backdoor way for me to present something. Okay. Based off of studies and just natural and just nature, women associate sex with love, right? Men not so much. So, with that being said, when women weaponize sex,
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
is that her way of saying that she doesn't love you?
No.
Think about what I'm saying now. You said no.
It's not. It's not. But I can tell you why.
Okay.
It's just simple. It's your simple understanding of the leverage that they can use and have over men who simply crave their sexuality or the intimacy with that woman or with any woman.
Okay.
Even though the phenomenon is that men, we we can have sex for sport. I'm not advocating that we should do so or that it's a good
Right.
thing or anything like that, but we
But
have
we
sex.
can.
We're
We,
completely detached emotionally from it. We don't
exactly.
know what that phenomenon is other than a biological hardwiring. And
Okay.
women, on the other hand, they associate it based off of their emotional content, their attachment. And there's a scientific fact to this that has something to do with the chemicals that we both have in front of. I forgot what those are, but I can't tell you what the names are right now. But the one that the woman gives off is a bonding chemical
Yes.
that's released.
Yes.
And for us, it's a rewarding chemical that's released. That's the reason why when we do slay, it feels great, and we're like, yeah, we start beating our chest, and it's like, look, I conquered.
Right.
So, and that's the reason why we crave a multitude. Why while they simultaneously crave the best the best one that they can get their hands on, because the
Yes.
best one that they can get their hands on is the one that most women would want, and that's more respected than a woman sleeping around
Right.
trying to rack up bodies and numbers like a man would.
Hmm.
In spite the fact that they will set up there and go on record and say, girl, you go ahead and get your body female liberation and you know, sex with any and everybody you want to, girl, go do you. Well, they couldn't lie to each other and damage themselves more. So women that tell each other this is just more than destructive. You know, I never seen a time where men would actually tell women, "Hey, don't do that, baby girl," and while women are trying to encourage them to do this,
Mm.
they hurt themselves in the long run. You know,
Right. Okay. Okay.
I'm just
That's deep
I'm
though.
man. I'm
Because it just made me think, man. I thought that was Trace for a
looking
second.
with the finger for 159.
Man, they look so much alike.
Oh,
It
who?
just,
Yeah, that's his
yeah.
nephew.
I
That's
know he was
Onyx.
just like Trace. What's up, man? How you doing?
He's your uncle, man. He said, "How you doing?" He can't hear you. I'm in the earbuds.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and he said,
Tell him
"Happy
I
birthday."
said,
Yeah,
what's
he
up,
just
man?
turned 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's what's up.
Mhm.
All right. And his cousin right behind him on the 29th of December.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They look
And
alike too, for
that's
real.
what, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look exactly alike. Man,
Yeah.
how tall is he?
Uh, well, he's almost like I'm like 5'6" or something like that. So he's about my height. I'm
Okay.
only like 5'6", 5'7" myself.
Now you know I'm
So
5'11", right?
yeah, yeah.
Now Trace,
You got dad's height.
yeah, well Trace, he like 6'1", 6'2".
Ah,
Right.
you feed him goat milk.
Genetics. Look, I told him, I said, listen. He said, hey, Dad. I said, man, scoot back when you talk to me, man. I'll look up the notebook.
Uh-huh.
You know? Man, I love him, though. I love my kids, man. I really do, man.
That's right, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, we in here shopping right now for his birthday. He want to pick up a little bass guitar, man. He's
Uh-oh.
musically, he reads music and everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, name is always on the boards and stuff at school.
Okay,
That's so
okay.
bad. He a bad boy. I'm sorry.
Now, is he into music production or is he into the artistry?
Just the artistry right now.
Okay, okay.
So reading music. Plays the clarinet professionally.
Okay.
He plays in a band as well for the school.
Nice.
And now he's about to pick up bass guitar.
Ooh, so man, listen, man.
I'm gonna be using him in the studio. Don't worry.
I know. Hey, look, look. You better. Everybody need to start somewhere. Let me ask you a question. Right? What's the market look like out there, man? On home.
Well, oh man. Now you speaking my language. On home.
Boy, you scared me, man.
Well,
yes.
well, all together right now, throughout the United States, we're all hit with the nasty economy and stuff like that. But I can tell you this much: the home that I have, for example, it's a 4 bedroom, bathroom. And when we first moved in, it was only 280K. It was 280K.
Okay.
Come with a 22,000 gallon pool, jacuzzi, and all that good stuff, man.
Right.
Now that house was as big as it is. If you was to have that in any other state,
Right.
like let's say California,
Mm-hmm.
that's a 2.5 million house easy. That goes to
Exactly.
show you
The
what the
inflation.
cost of living is down here. You can
Yeah.
get to a mansion looking house for like 500K.
So
Out there in California, 500K will get you a 3 bedroom tiny house that when you walk out the front door, you'll be on the sidewalk. I
okay.
kid you not.
Okay. So let me ask you this, right? In reference for those who are listening up here, okay?
Hmm.
Um, you're because you're familiar with you obviously raised here. So your neighborhood that you live in would be what, Poland up here or Boardman?
In comparison to where I am now,
Yes.
it would absolutely be Boardman, Poland,
Oh, okay.
Struthers, not so much Struthers, but
Okay.
Poland, Boardman, Canfield,
Okay. The reason why I'm
further out you
saying that,
get.
reason why I'm saying that is because you said what, 200K, right? 280K, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the reason why I said that is because I know my viewers right now and those who will watch later will say, "Whoa, man, that's crazy." So I was trying to I was saying it that way they understood the translation of the Houston dollar versus the Ohio Youngstown dollar. You get what I'm saying?
Well, what are we talking about? As in, like 280 was a lot.
For out here. So they just get new
Well,
homes and they're
you got to see how much the viewers would have to see how much house they're getting though. How
exactly.
much I'm telling you, man. I mean, now if you want to bring it down now, and like let's say Youngstown, North Side, South Side, East Side,
Okay.
the houses that you would get out here are so far more intact and beautiful in
Right.
terms of the price. Not to mention the cost of living down here is wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I living in Youngstown for as long as I did, and moving out to LA, and then coming over here, got a chance to kind of like evaluate the three. Even though there's quite a bit of time in between there,
Right.
but I did a lot of research on Texas before I moved my family down here, and I gotta say, it's probably the best state in this country,
Really?
next to Montana. If you want to, yeah, because especially if you're trying to, either everything from small businesses to from small business to homestead type lifestyle. When you want to a hobby farm, if you want to plan on doing chickens and stuff like he got a couple cousins here that got chickens and the goats and stuff like that, and fish. You can do all this stuff out
Really?
here for a fraction.
Okay.
So you can get you like a nice 10 acres. You get you 10 acres of land for about 60, 70K. 10 acres of land, you could move 2 or 3 generations of your family right
Yes.
onto that land. Me, my
Yeah.
wife, and all of our kids. And then if I wanted to, her parents, and then her sisters,
That was slick.
family. We can have houses built like that. That's
Right.
that's how you. Um, but yeah, the cost of living out here is wonderful, and the people are wonderful. It's a nice mixed race of people. I haven't experienced, not to say that it's not around, but as long as I've been out here for a little over 8 years, I've never experienced any racism yet. In fact, the snow bunnies they love their chocolate, so they do, man. I'm witnessing it. And the crazy thing is, it's in the young, like in high school, man. Oh,
Yeah.
they bunnied up. The brothers is bunnied up, man. They
Yeah.
bunnied up. Yeah, we got a nice mixture of Hispanics, Asian. I'm
Okay.
gonna pay for this. Yeah, yeah. Um, with the 600 now. So yeah, man. And I love to see it like that. I wouldn't want to see it any other kind of way. I mean, let me tell you like this. I do vocal coaching, right?
Right.
And my clients are anywhere from 7 years old all the way up to 81 years old. Like my 7 year old, she was a little redhead white girl, like Little House on the Prairie type stuff.
Okay.
My 81 year old is an old hillbilly white woman who
Really?
who calls me her grandson. She loves me to death. All she wanted to do is
Wow.
have me teach her how to sing so she can sing on her anniversary to her old man. And a lot of the horror stories that we hear, man, is like, a lot of it is legit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit up there and downplay like we don't have, but to sit up there and hark and dwell on, racism for this long, man. At 51,
Right.
man, I probably, and it depends on where you live too. I probably witnessed it like twice in my whole entire life. One on the dock of the bay when I was fishing with my grandfather, and then when I was actually out there in Boardman. Now, I was with my grandfather. I was about 7 years old. Out there in Boardman, I was about 19, just trying to ball some people up. That's all.
Wow.
And but
Oh, I lost him. Oh man, no, not during story time, man. If you can get back in, if you can hear me, man, come on back. If not, man, I definitely would love to have you back on a later show. Man, that's dope. Um, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he lost signal. Or I don't know if his phone died. I'm pretty sure his phone didn't die because his wife would kill him. I'm the only one that does that. But yeah. There you have it. So it's been kind of quiet tonight, which is okay. I understand. The topics are only going to get more controversial. Uh there's gonna be some things that you guys are gonna be afraid to touch. Um not look I'm not here to bite anybody's head off or to belittle anybody or be condescending. Um I'm here to educate. Some things I think the best way to put it is I enjoy learning. Okay. And when I learn something new is when I bring it to you guys. I present it that way. Um, so tune in, spread word and let's learn together. You know what I'm saying? Um, by no means of the imagination am I trying to attack anybody. Um, in truth, man, hopefully you'll learn something, and it'll help you to grow. But that concludes the polls. Like I said, the polls are still open, and I'm sure people uh, will be commenting or whatever have you later, which is perfectly fine. I get it. There will be a morning edition starting soon. I'm looking forward to that. Not sure who's going to be co-hosting that particular showing, but I think it'll be kind of fun. And it's the same scenario, a little bit more on the inspirational and the motivational because it's a morning show, and I understand people are not fully awake, so the brain wheels may not be spinning entirely yet. But also because I understand that a lot of people are not night owls, Um, It's currently 9:16, but you know, when the topics are electrifying and there's more of a participation, the shows tend to run a little bit longer. Looking forward to it though, but it's been a pleasure talking with you guys. I definitely learned some new things. Definitely will be having him back on in the near future. But until then, this concludes this episode of Tell It Like It Is, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next.
Maniac, schizophrenic flow, Bishop, Milano. These bitches hate me, but they yo ho. Fuck a nigga bolo.